Welcome to Sacred Mountain Yoga and Sound. My name is Lauren, and today we'll be doing another beginner Vinyasa flow. So if you haven't already, I recommend you go back to the beginning of the Intro to Yoga series. You can find that on the playlist section of the channel. Start back at Ujjayi Pranayama, then work through your Surya Namaskars, and then into these yoga flows sequentially. They're each meant to build upon the last, getting you more and more comfortable with the postures, with their names, and how it feels in your body and all the alignment cues. So without further ado, let's dive in. Welcome. We'll get started in an easy seat today. If you need a little more grounding, maybe palms down on your knees. If you're feeling open and ready to receive, palms facing up. Really ground your sits bones down into your mat. Lengthen your spine, send the crown of your head up towards the ceiling, and release your shoulders away from your ears. Soften or close your eyes. And tune into your breath. Relax your forehead, release your jaw. And soften all the muscles in your belly as you draw your air all the way down into your abdomen. Deep, smooth belly breath inhales. And slow, smooth exhales. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Big inhale. Smooth exhale. One more deep breath in. And out. I invite you to bring your hands in prayer to your third eye center, thumbs between your eyebrows. And if you'd like to, set an intention for your practice today. Maybe it's just a single word of intention. It could be a positive affirmation, a powerful mantra, maybe what you'd like to create for yourself today. With your intention in mind, take a deep breath in. On your exhale, pull your hands down in prayer to heart center as you release. Go ahead and find your way into tabletop pose. Come onto all fours, stacking your hips over your knees, shoulders over your wrists, neck and neutral spine. Spread your fingers wide on your mat, ground your hands. Cow pose, drop your belly down, shine your heart forward and inhale. Cat pose, press into your hands, arch your spine on your exhale. Keep moving like this, back and forth on your own breath, your own pace. Feel free to add any other movements that would feel good in your body today. Hip circles, thread the needle, puppy pose. Or stick whatever creative wiggles or movements come to you. Try to listen to your inner guidance. And stay with your breath. Engage your Ujjayi Pranayama on your exhales. Slightly constricting the back of your throat, letting your air drag on every out-breath. Creating the sound of a gentle ocean while keeping your mouth closed. Maintain this Ujjayi breath through the class. Even out your sides if you've taken something on one side. We'll meet back in neutral tabletop. Into your knees just a little bit closer to your wrists. And tuck your toes under. Come into bear pose. Lift and hover your knees 1 to 3 inches off of the mat. Drive your hands down into your mat, round through your upper spine like cat. Draw your belly button up towards your spine, engage your core. Take a deep breath in. Stay for your breath out. One more inhale. Send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Pedal out your heels. And still your heels. Soften through your shoulder blades and press your hands down into your mat to melt your chest closer to your upper thighs. Relax your neck. Keep your gaze between your knees. You can always soften your knees a lot here. Take a deep breath in. Sink your heels a little lower. One more inhale. Walk your hands to the back of your mat to meet your feet. When you arrive, make sure your feet are at least hip-width distance apart, if not wider. Grab opposite elbows, let your head hang and sway side to side for ragdoll pose. If you'd like to take any head nods or rolls, loosening your neck, go for it. Switch your grip, other forearm on top. Breathe in. Release your hands down. Plant your left hand down to your block or your mat. Bend into your left knee. Reach your right arm high. Standing twist. Open your chest. Roll your right shoulder back. Breathe in. Release your right hand down. Plant your right hand. Bend into your right knee. Reach your left arm high. Open your chest. Roll your left shoulder back. Breathe in. Release your left hand down. Bring your fingers to an interlace behind the small of your back. Bend so deeply into your knees you maybe make contact with your torso, and gently draw your arms up and overhead for a deep shoulder stretch. Deep breath in. And release your hands down. Come to a halfway lift. Bring your hands to your shins. Create a flat back. Really lengthen and stretch your spine to the front of your mat. Crown of your head forward. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Breathe in. Forward fold. Exhale. Halfway lift. Lengthen. Inhale. And fold. Halfway lift. Fill up. Walk your hands out into high plank pose. As you arrive, stack your heels over the balls of your feet. Lift your hips in alignment with your shoulders. Keep your shoulders stacking over your wrists. Really press your hands down into your mat and puff up through your shoulder blades. Deep breath in. Stay for your breath out. One more inhale. Press back, downward dog. Exhale. Roll forward, high plank. Breathe in. Downward dog. Breathe out. We have a surprise appearance from my cat Bean. Roll forward, high plank. Inhale. And downward dog. Exhale. Lift your heels. Fill up. Bend your knees. Take tiny tiptoes to the top of your mat. You arrive, halfway lift. Breathe in. And fold. Slowly rise to stand, vertebra by vertebra. Head is the last thing to lift. You arrive, give your shoulders some big shrugs up and down. And switch direction. Sweep your arms high. Breathe in. Hands to heart center. Ground your intention. Deep inhale. And send it out. Sweep your arms high. Fill up. Forward fold. Flat back. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. Plant your hands. Step back into high plank. Rock forward to your tippy toes. Breathe in. Chaturanga, knees up or down, lower halfway. Upward facing dog or low cobra. Inhale, open your collarbone. Downward facing dog, exhale. Lift your heels, inhale. Step or float to the top. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold. Rise, sweep high, inhale. Cactus, squeeze, shine your heart. Reach high, fill up. Forward fold, flat back. Halfway lift. Plant your hands, step or shoot back. Chaturanga, keep your elbows tucked in towards your ribs. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Lift your heels, inhale. Step or float. Halfway lift. Fold. Rise, sweep high, inhale. Cactus, squeeze. Reach high, fill up. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift. Flow through your vinyasa. Send your right leg high. Breathe in. Bend your knee. Open your hips. Stay or take knee or ankle circles. And switch direction. Re-extend. Inhale. Knee to nose. Tap. Send it high. Fill up. To your right tricep. Tap. Re-extend to your left tricep. Send it high. Step your foot between your hands, low runner's lunge. Anjane, lower your back knee, sweep your arms high. Lift up and out of your torso, maybe create a little back bend as you press your hips forward. Relax your shoulders down your back. Breathe in. Open twist to the right, left arm forward, right arm back. Reverse, inhale, arch back. Spiral your hands down to your mat, half split, Ardha Hanuman. Straighten ish your right leg, flex your right toes up, melt forward. Halfway lift, lengthen, inhale. Fold a little deeper. Anjane, breathe in. Tuck your back toes under, airplane lunge, come high on the ball of your back foot, sweep your arms back. Squeeze your triceps up towards the ceiling, tuck your chin down slightly to lengthen your spine. Breathe in. And out. High crescent lunge, sweep your arms high, settle into your right knee. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. If you need more support here, or more stability, you can wiggle your right foot farther to the right. Stay high on the ball of your back foot. Breathe in. Cactus and hover once as you breathe out. Rise, inhale. Open twist to your right, left arm forward, right arm back. Breathe in. Twist a little deeper. Slowly step forward, chair pose, Utkatasana. Reach your arms high. Settle more of your weight into your heels as you lift your chest over your hips. Relax your shoulders down your back. If you need more low back support, feet farther apart. If your feet are together, really squeeze through your inner thighs. Breathe in. Divers, come onto the balls of your feet. Sweep your arms back. Drop your right heel down. Bring your left knee to your chest. One-legged Tadasana. Rise, fill up. Funky chair. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Hands to heart center. Sink down and back, or stay high if that feels better. Flex through your left foot. Protect your knee and shine your chest up like up dog. Deep breath in. Sink a little lower. One-legged rise, inhale. Airplane lunge, float back, land softly. Reach your left arm forward, breathe in. Warrior two to the back of your mat, windmill open, spin all the way around, settle into your left knee. Find your heel to arch alignment in your feet. Front heel should go straight through the middle of your back foot. Front toes face directly in front of you. Back foot's parallel to that edge of your mat. Both arms super straight and strong like you're holding dumbbells in your hands. Breathe in. Sink a little lower. Flip your left palm, reverse warrior, inhale. Extended side angle, left forearm to your left thigh, right bicep by your ear. Roll your ribcage open to the ceiling and spin your pinky in tight towards your face to engage your upper arm. Maybe gaze up and back and really drive into your back foot. Breathe in. And out. Reverse warrior, inhale. Spiral down, flow through your vinyasa. Maybe hover your left leg in chaturanga for a challenge. Deep breath in and out. Send your left leg high, inhale. Bend your knee, open your hips, stay or take your circles. And switch direction. Re-extend, inhale. Knee to nose, tap. Send it high, fill up. To your left tricep, tap. Re-extend. To your right tricep. Send it high. Step it through. Anjane, back knee down, arms high. Spin your pinkies in towards your face to engage your upper arms. Melt your shoulders away from your ears. Scissor your inner thighs in towards one another. Breathe in. Open twist to your left. Right arm forward, left arm back. You'll notice we always do open twist towards the knee. It's a good reminder. Good little note. Reverse on your inhale, arch back. Spiral down, half splits, Ardha Hanuman. Straighten-ish your left leg. Flex your left toes up, melt forward. Halfway lift, lengthen. Fold a little deeper. Anjane, rebend into your left knee. Sweep your arms high, fill up. Tuck your back toes under, airplane lunge. Come high on the ball of your back foot. Sweep your arms, really drive forward onto the ball of your back foot. Back heel should be pretty vertical. Squeeze the palms of your hands closer together like you're grabbing a block between them. Deep breath in. And out. High crescent lunge. Sweep your arms high, settle into your left knee. Maybe widen your stance for more stability. Stay high on the ball of your back foot. Relax your shoulders. Breathe in. Cactus and hover your knee on your breath out. Rise, inhale. Open twist to your left. Right arm forward, left arm back. If you find your shoulders jutting forward, draw them back and directly over your hips. Breathe in. Twist a little deeper. Slowly chair pose. Step your right foot forward to meet your left. Sink into your knees. Reach your arms high. Maybe sink your hips a little bit lower this time. Tuck your tailbone forward a little bit to take the sway out of your low back. Breathe in. Divers on your breath out. Drop your left heel down. Bring your right knee to your chest. One-legged Tadasana. Rise. Fill up. Funky chair. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Hands to heart. Sink down and back or stay high if that feels better. Flex your right foot. Shine your chest up like up dog. Deep breath in. Sink a little lower. One-legged rise. Inhale. Airplane lunge. Float back. Land softly. Reach your right arm forward. Breathe in. Warrior two, top of your mat. Windmill open and settle at the top into your right knee. Find your heel to arch alignment. Open your chest. Melt your shoulders down your back. Make sure your back hand is lifted in alignment with your front hand. Hands about even with your shoulders. Press your feet in opposite directions on your mat, so engage your inner thighs. Deep breath in. Sink a little lower. Flip your right palm, reverse warrior. Inhale. Extended side angle, right forearm to your right thigh, left bicep by your ear. Maybe gaze up and back. Use the leverage of your right arm to open your chest. Breathe in. Hand out. Reverse warrior. Inhale. Spiral down. Flow through your vinyasa. Maybe have your right leg in chaturanga for a challenge. Now we're going to take that same sequence we just did, but make it breath to movement. So one breath per one movement. Make sure to keep breathing in and out through your nose and engage that ujjayi breath on your exhales. Take a deep breath in and out. Send your right leg high. Inhale. Knee to nose. Tap. Re-extend. Step it through. Anjane. Fill up. Airplane. Breathe out. High crescent. Inhale. Open twist to the right. Exhale. Chair pose. Breathe in. Divers. Breathe out. Bring your left knee high. Rise. Inhale. Funky chair. Exhale. One-legged. Breathe in. Airplane. Float back. Reach your left arm forward. Inhale. Warrior two to the back. Exhale. Reverse warrior. Breathe in. Extended side angle. Breathe out. Reverse. Fill up. Spiral down. Flow through your vinyasa. Send your left leg high. Breathe in. Knee to nose. Tap. Re-extend. Step it through. Anjane. Fill up. Airplane. Breathe out. High crescent. Inhale. Open twist to the left. Exhale. Chair pose. Breathe in. Divers. Breathe out. Bring your right knee high. Rise. Inhale. Funky chair. Exhale. One-legged. Fill up. Airplane. Float back. Right arm forward, breathe in. Warrior two to the top, breathe out. Reverse warrior, inhale. Extended side angle. Reverse villa. Spiral down, flow through your vinyasa. Good work. We're going to do that one more time, just a little bit faster. Not much though. Take a deep breath in. And out. Send your right leg high. Inhale. Knee to nose. Tap. Re-extend. Step it through. Anjane. Breathe in. Airplane. Breathe out. High crescent. Inhale. Open twist to the right. Exhale. Chair pose. Breathe in. Divers. Breathe out. Bring your left knee high. Rise. Funky chair. Exhale. One-legged. Inhale. Airplane. Float back. Left arm forward. Two to the back. Reverse. Breathe in. Extended side angle. Reverse. Fill up. Spiral down. Flow. Left leg high. Breathe in. Knee to nose. Tap. Re-extend. Step it through. Anjane. Breathe in. Airplane. Exhale. High crescent. Inhale. Open twist to the left. Chair. Fill up. Divers. Breathe out. Right knee high. Rise. Funky chair. Exhale. One-legged. Fill up. Airplane. Float back. Right arm forward. Two to the top. Reverse. Inhale. Extended side angle. Reverse. Fill up. Spiral down. Flow. Good work. Roll forward like a wave into high plank. Breathe in. And drop your knees down into your tabletop pose. Maybe take a few cow pose, cat pose. On your breath. And then make your way down into child's pose. Bring your big toes to touch, knees out wide. Sink your hips towards your heels. Stretch your forearms long in front of you. Let your forehead melt down into your mat. Keep your Ujjayi breath going. It'll help control your air outflow. Feel the ribs in your back expand. Deep, smooth inhales. And slow, smooth exhales. And come back up into your tabletop pose. Tuck your toes underneath you. And send your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Pedal out your heels for a moment. Sorry if you can hear that siren out there. City life, you never know when these things are going to come on by. All right, take a deep breath in. And let it go. Send your right leg high, three-legged dog. Inhale. Bend your knee, open your hip. Stay or angle your left fingertips towards the outer edge of your mat and flip your dog. If you're flipping your dog, flip that lifted foot all the way down to the ground. Make your feet like number 11s. If you're flipped, all 10 toes face direct to the back, feet about hip width distance or shoulder width distance. And drive down into your heels, lift your hips to the ceiling, open your chest. Deep breath in. And unflip. Replant your right hands and your right leg high. Inhale. Right knee to your left tricep and hold. Thread your foot through for star plank. Plant your right foot down. Reach your left arm high. Now here's the thing in your star plank. You want to keep trying to work your heel towards the upper left-hand corner of your mat. When I fully extend in my star plank, now you don't have to do this, but I like to do it like this, where my heel is up towards that corner. Now, some people might have their heel farther down their mat, but over time, just keep working your heel a little farther up, a little farther up. As you open your chest, maybe take your arm circles if that feels good. And switch direction. Breathe in. Replant your left hand, send your right leg high, inhale. Right knee to your right tricep and hold. Maybe fly it, maybe chaturanga your arms down for a challenge. Re-extend, breathe in. Lizard lunge, step your right foot outside of your right hand. Both hands come inside of your foot. Angle your right toes towards the outer edge. Maybe sink down to your back knee. Maybe even down to your forearms. I like to rock side to side here. And take what feels good. If stillness is better for you, just find stillness. Now you can stay here, or if you want to take your quad stretch, crooked monkey. You'll plant your left hand down. Reach back with your right hand to your left foot, so opposite hand to opposite foot. And draw it towards your glute. You may want to roll to the outer edge of your right foot and then sink your hips forward. Then lengthen your spine, open your chest, melt your shoulders down your back. Maybe gaze towards the back as you open. Breathe in. Slowly release your foot if you haven't. Wiggle your right foot back to the center of your mat. Find your half splits, Ardha Hanuman, or you can start working into your full splits. Full splits. Start working your right heel forward, left knee back. It's important if you're working into your full splits to keep your hips squared to the front of your mat. What I see a lot of people doing is splaying their hips out and to the left here, but you want to keep the hips turned, they're facing direct to the front. If you'd like some assistance as you're working into your full splits, you can place your yoga block below your hamstring in your front extended leg. Some people like to fold forward here. I like to stay upright, so just take what feels good for you. Deep breath in and out. One more inhale. Slowly make your way out of your pose. We'll meet in low runner's lunge. Hands frame your right foot, back knee lifts. Lengthen, breathe in. Pyramid pose, bump your back foot in, straighten-ish your legs, melt forward. It's a great place for a block or blocks underneath your hands to bring the floor closer to you. It's also a great place to explore either a wider stance in your feet and or a shorter stance in your feet. If your back heel is lifting here, shorten your stance. My front toes are facing direct to the front of my mat. My back toes are facing more towards the upper left-hand corner. And I'm squaring my hips forward. Right hip back, left hip forward. Get heavy through your forehead as you keep melting it towards your shin. Halfway lift, lengthen. Fold a little deeper. Halfway lift, fill up. Revolve triangle. Plant your left hand down to your block or to your mat. Reach your right arm high, just like we did in standing twist in the beginning. Roll your right shoulder back. Press the backs of your legs towards the back of your mat as you square your hips. If you want a more intense spinal twist here, you can plant your left hand outside of your right foot, but take what feels good for you. Deep breath in. Release your right hand down, standing splits. Plant your hands, start to lift your left leg up. Angle your left toes down toward your mat. Melt your forehead towards your shin. Keep a micro bend in your right knee. Keep your left leg strong and engaged. Squeeze your left heel 1 inch higher. Breathe in. Low squat. Bend your left knee behind your right on your breath out. Re-extend. Inhale. Low squat. Exhale. Re-extend. Fill up. Low squat and hold. Bring your hands to heart center. Slowly rise. One-legged Tadasana. Left knee high. Fill up. Funky chair or tree pose if that's better on your knee. Trees, either plant your foot above the knee or below the knee, but not on the knee joint. Funky chairs, stay or play this time. If you want to try something different, funky chairs, you could take your twist, hooking your left elbow to the sole of your left foot. Maybe fingertips to mat for a forward fold, maybe an arm balance. Whichever you choose, ground down into your standing leg and stay with your breath. Lock your eyes to a focal point that's not moving. That's your drishti. It'll help you maintain your balance. Deep breath in and out. One-legged Tadasana, rise, left knee high, inhale. Airplane lunge, float back, land softly. High crescent lunge, reach high, breathe in. Open twist to the right, left arm forward, right arm back, exhale. Reverse, arch back, inhale. Full twisted prayer, hands to heart center. Hook your left elbow outside of your right thigh. You can always come down to your back knee for more support here. If your back knee is lifted, really drive forward onto the ball of your back foot. Lift your left hip up in alignment with your right hip and drive your right palm down into your left palm to open your chest, thumbs to sternum, sternum to thumbs, and maybe gaze up and back. Deep breath in and out. Star pose, unravel, rise, inhale. Hands to your hips, exhale. Bring your toes a little bit in, heels a little bit out. Lengthen as you inhale. Wide-legged forward fold. Slowly melt your torso all the way down to your mat. Release your hands down as you arrive. If your hamstrings are tighter, you may want to explore a wider stance. That could feel better. And over time, start working your crown of your head a little closer to the mat, a little closer to the mat. But wherever you are today is perfect for today. Into a halfway lift. Breathe in. Low runner's lunge, top of your mat. Bend into your right knee. Hands from your right foot. Now take your easy twist. Plant your left hand down, reach your right arm high. Breathe in. Horizon pose. Roll to the outer edges of your feet and sink your hips down towards your mat. Stay with your inhale and your exhale. One more breath in. Now unravel, walk your hands all the way around to the back of your mat. Skandasana to the back. Bend into your left knee, straighten-ish your right leg, flex your right toes up to the ceiling. Try to keep both heels down on your mat. If you find that one heel is lifting like this, then bring your hips higher into high Skandasana, where both heels are firmly down, chest is lifted, hands to heart center. Now, if you have your low Skandasana and both heels are down, you can stay, or you can open your arms, planting your left hand down inside of your shin, reaching your right arm high, or take your full bind where you take your planted hand around your shin, lifted hand around your back, interlace fingertips, and gaze back and up. Breathe in. Turn quarter to the back of your mat, low runner's lunge. Anjane, inhale. Airplane, exhale. One-legged Tadasana, right knee high, rise, fill up. Drop your left hand down, grab your right knee, opposite hand to opposite knee. Then extend your right arm long behind you. If you want the balance challenge, maybe gaze over your back thumb. And if you want more, revolved hand to foot pose, reaching your left hand for the outer edge of your right foot. Maybe then extending your right leg long in front of you. And if you want the balance challenge, gazing back over your thumb. Try to keep your chest lifted, stay with your breath. Deep breath in. Slowly come back to center on your exhale. One-legged, fill up. Warrior three, slowly send your right heel back like you're kicking the wall behind you. Option for airplane arms, hands at heart center, or if you want more, reach both arms forward, biceps by your ears. Really expand and lengthen through both ends of your body. Angle your right toes down towards your mat to level your hips. Lift more through your back heel than you would think. Deep breath in. Warrior one, step your right foot down to your mat, square your hips forward, reach your arms high. Now you may want to widen your stance here, left foot farther to the left. Make sure your back toes are angled towards that upper corner of your mat. Deep breath in. Cactus squeeze. Interlace your fingers behind the small of your back. Expand your chest, fill up. And humble your warrior. Slowly melt your left shoulder down inside of your left thigh. Arms up and overhead as you go. Relax your neck, release your jaw. And keep squaring your hips forward. Deep breath in. And out. Warrior one, rise, reach high, inhale. Warrior two, readjust your feet. Reverse triangle, straighten-ish your left leg, tilt back, breathe in. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Reach your left fingertips as far forward as they'll go. Lengthen your left side body and then hinge down as you reach your right arm high. You may want to grab a block under your left hand if you have one. Really press equally into your back foot, lengthen your left side body, roll your right shoulder back, maybe gaze up and back or up to your thumb if that feels okay. If that's not great, look down at your left big toe. Deep breath in and out. Reverse warrior, inhale. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Bring your left fingertips down to your block, to your mat, or to float. Lift your right leg, lift your right arm, open your chest and hips to the side of your mat. Flex through your right foot and leg to help you maintain your balance. And stay or take your Chapasana, sugarcane, bending into your right knee, reaching back for your foot or ankle. Deep breath in. Warrior two, slow and controlled, step down. Star pose, rise, inhale. Warrior two to the top, exhale. Reverse warrior, breathe in. Spiral down, flow through your vinyasa. Take a deep breath in. And down. Send your left leg high, inhale. Three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open your hips. Stay or angle your right fingertips towards the outer edge of your mat and flip your dog. If you're flipping, rotate that left foot all the way down to your mat. All 10 toes face direct to the back. Drive down to lift. Open your hips, open your chest. Breathe in. And unflip. Replant your left hand. Send your left leg high. Inhale. Left knee to your right tricep and hold. Thread it through for star plank. Plant your left foot down. Reach your right arm high. Maybe work your left heel farther up your mat. Take what feels good. Maybe take your arm circles. Breathe in. Replant your right hand. Send your left leg high. Inhale. Left knee, left tricep, and hold. Maybe fly it, maybe chaturanga your arms down for a challenge. Re-extend, inhale. Lizard lunge, step your left foot outside of your left hand, angle your left toes out. Maybe sink down to your back knee, maybe down to your forearms. You can stay here if you want your quad stretch, crooked monkey. Plant your right hand down, reach back with your left hand to your right foot or ankle. Draw it to your glute. Open your chest, melt your shoulders. Deep breath in. And slowly release your foot if you have it. Wiggle your left foot back to center. Find your half splits or full splits. Ardha Hanuman or Hanumanasana. If you're working into your full splits, really square your hips to the front, left hip back, right hip forward. If you want your support, you can place that block underneath your hamstring. Deep breath in. And down. One more inhale. Slowly make your way out. We'll meet in low runner's lunge. Hands from your left foot, back knee lifts. Lengthen, inhale. Pyramid pose, bump your back foot in. Straighten-ish your legs, melt forward. Maybe grab your block or your blocks in your hands. Left hip back, right hip forward as you square. Once again, if your back heel is lifting, shorten your stance. Halfway lift, lengthen. Fold a little deeper. Halfway lift, fill up. Revolve triangle, plant your right hand down to your block or to your mat. Reach your left arm high. Open your chest, roll your left shoulder back. Once again, if your back heel is lifting here, shorten your stance. Keep twisting open from your belly button region. Breathe in. Release your left hand down, standing splits. Plant your hands, start to lift your right leg up. Angle your right toes down toward your mat, forehead toward your shin. Keep that micro bend in your left knee. Right leg strong and engaged. Squeeze your right heel 1 inch higher. Breathe in. Low squat, let right knee behind left. Breathe out. Re-extend, inhale. Low squat, exhale. Re-extend, fill up. Low squat and hold. Bring your hands to heart center. Slowly rise, one-legged Tadasana, right knee high. Funky chair or tree pose. Funky chairs, stay or play. Trees. If you'd like a balanced challenge, you could wave your branches back and forth, or even bring palms to touch overhead and gaze up at your thumbs. Lock your eyes to your drishti. Stay with your breath. Deep breath in and out. One-legged Tadasana, rise, right knee high, inhale. Airplane lunge, float back, land softly. High crescent lunge, sweep your arms high, breathe in. Open twist to your left, right arm forward, left arm back. Reverse, inhale. Full twisted prayer, hands to heart center. Hook your right elbow outside your left thigh. You can always come down to your back knee here. Really drive your left palm down into your right. Open your chest, thumbs to sternum, sternum to thumbs. Deep breath in and out. Star pose, unravel, rise, inhale. Hands to your hips. Bring your toes a little in, heels a little out. Lengthen as you inhale. Wide-legged forward folds, round 2. Slowly melt all the way down. Release your hands down as you arrive. And maybe inch your feet a teensy bit wider if that feels okay. Breathe into your pose. Come to a halfway lift. Breathe in. Low runner's lunge, top of your mat. Bend into your left knee. Hands frame your left foot. Easy twist. Plant your right hand down. Reach your left arm high. Inhale. Horizon pose. Roll to the outer edges of your feet. Sink your hips towards your mat. Deep breath in. And out. One more inhale. Unravel, walk it all the way around Skandasana, back of your mat. Bend into your right knee. Straighten-ish your left leg. Flex your left toes up to the ceiling. You can keep it high, or if you can keep both heels down, maybe low Skandasana. And if you're in your low Skandasana, you can stay, open your arms, or take your bind. Keep angling your left toes up to the ceiling. Breathe in. Turn quarter to the back of your mat, low runner's lunge. Anjane, inhale. Airplane, exhale. One-legged Tadasana, rise, left knee high, breathe in. Drop your right hand down, grab your left knee, opposite hand, opposite knee. Then extend your left arm long behind you. As you extend your left arm long, if you want that balanced challenge, maybe gaze over your back thumb. And if you want more revolved hand to foot pose, reaching your right hand for the outer edge of your left foot, maybe extending your left leg long in front of you, maybe gazing back. Keep your chest lifted, keep breathing. Deep breath in. Slowly come back to center on your exhale. One-legged, fill up. Warrior 3, slowly send your left heel back like you're kicking the wall behind you. Same arm options as before. Take what feels good for you. Angle your left toes down towards your mat, level your hips. Really expand through both ends of your body. Think up dog in your chest and lift more through your back heel. Deep breath in. Warrior 1, step your left foot down to your mat, square your hips forward, reach your arms high, maybe widen your stance. Cactus, squeeze. Interlace your fingers behind your back, other thumb on top, this time expand, inhale. Then humble your warrior, slowly melt your right shoulder down inside of your right thigh. Arms up and overhead as you go. Relax your neck, right hip back, left hip forward as you square. Deep breath in and out. Warrior 1, rise, inhale. Warrior 2, exhale. Reverse triangle, straighten-ish your right leg, tilt back, breathe in. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Reach your right fingertips as far forward as they'll go. Lengthen your right side body, then hinge down. So you reach your left arm high. Maybe grab your block under your right hand if you have one. Press your hips towards the left side of your mat. But pull your shoulder blades back towards the right side behind you. Thinking opposite directions there. Deep breath in and out. Reverse warrior, inhale. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Bring your right fingertips down to your block, to your mat, or to float. Lift your left leg, lift your left arm to the ceiling. Open your chest and hips to the left. Flex through your left foot and leg. Make sure your front toes are angled directly to the edge of your mat that's in front of you, the end of your mat. Stay or take your Chapasana, sugar cane. You want to lift your left heel up in alignment with your left hip, creating a 90-degree angle in the legs. Take a deep breath in. Warrior 2, slow and controlled, step down. Star pose, rise, inhale. Warrior 2 to the top, exhale. Reverse warrior, breathe in. Spiral down, flow through your vinyasa, good job. Send your right leg high, breathe in. Half pigeon, bring your right shin forward and parallel-ish to the top of your mat. Right knee a little wider than your right hip. If it feels better to be on your back, you can take your figure 4 pose on your back, crossing your right ankle over your left thigh. If you do that, just flex through your crossed over foot to protect your knee. You can stay high or start to walk your hands forward and melt down to your mat. Try to level your hips over your mat. Relax through your forehead, release your jaw, and soften through your shoulder blades. You can stay here if that's feeling good, or if you'd like to take your quad stretch. You can bend into your left knee, reaching back, left hand to left foot, same hand, same foot. If you do that, square your shoulders forward. This will create a nice back bend in your body. Deep breath in. And slowly release your foot if you have it. However you'd like to get there, make your way to your other side. Half pigeons, left shin forward, left knee a little wider than your left hip. Figure fours, flex your crossed over foot. And stay, or if you'd like your quad stretch, right hand back to right foot or ankle, drawing it to your glute, same hand, same foot. And square your shoulders forward if you do. Deep breath in. And slowly release your foot if you have it. Roll onto your left hip. Bring the sole of your right foot all the way around to the top of your mat. Soles of your feet together, knees out wide. Setting up for Baddha Konasana, bound angle pose. If you want more intensity, bring your heels closer to your hips. For more low back support, feet farther away. Grab onto your feet, lengthen your spine as you inhale. Then hinge forward with a flat back as you exhale. Deep breath in and out. Roll back up to a seat. Now swing your left knee straight in front of you. Take your right foot, cross it up and over your left thigh. So your legs will look a little bit crisscrossed like this. Plant your right hand behind your back, kind of down here, like your arm is a support and a brace for your back. Reach your left arm high. Breathe in. And twist to your right, hooking your left elbow outside of your right thigh. And gaze back. Try to keep your spine long as you twist. Shoulder melted away from your ear. Deep breath in. And out. Start to unravel and walk your hands around to your left for a counter stretch. Deep breath in and out. Come back through center. Now switch. So you're going to plant your right knee down, right knee facing kind of the front of your mat. And plant your left foot up and over your right thigh. Plant your left hand behind your back down here. Make your arm like a big brace for your back. Reach your right arm high. Breathe in. Lengthen your spine. And twist to your left, hooking your right elbow outside of your left thigh. And gaze back. Keep your spine long as you twist. Relax your shoulders. Deep breath in. And out. One more inhale. Walk your hands all the way back around to the other side for counter stretch. Deep breath in. And out. Walk your hands back to center, back around to the front. Unravel, extend your legs long in front of you for Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. For more low back support, feet farther apart, maybe hip width distance. Reach your arms high, lengthen your spine as you inhale. And hinge forward with a flat back as you exhale. You can always soften your knees a lot here. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Deep breath in and out. Slowly roll back up to a seat. Bend into your knees, grab behind your thighs, vertebra by vertebra, come down onto your back. You arrive, bring your arms out either into a big cactus shape or a big T shape. Bump your hips over to the right, but drop your knees over to the left. Supine twist. If you want more in your twist, you can eagle wrap your right leg up and over your left leg as you drop your knees to the left. Then gaze over your right shoulder. Relax your shoulder blades down into your mat, especially on the right side. Deep breath in and out. Slowly come back to center. Bump your hips over to the left to drop your knees over to the right. If you want more, you can eagle wrap your left leg up and over your right leg as you drop them to the right. Gaze over your left shoulder and melt your shoulder blades down, especially on the left side. Deep breath in and out. Slowly come back to center. Send your legs up the imaginary wall for waterfall pose, reversing the blood flow for a moment. If you have a block, you might take supported waterfall, placing that block below your low back and sending your legs up from there. That can feel really nice. Or if you'd like to take your shoulder stand, by all means. If you're taking your shoulder stand, try to create one vertical line from your shoulders up through your hips, up through your heels. Breathe in Then stay or start to take your plow, gently sending your toes up and overhead, maybe touching them down to the ground behind you. Deep breath in. Slowly start to make your way back down to your mat. Extend your legs long, maybe feet wider east and west than your mat, maybe hands wider east and west than your mat. Start to settle into your final shape. Whatever shape would allow you the most stillness and ease as we ground and integrate your moving practice. Come back to that intention you set at the beginning. To those deep, smooth belly breath inhales. And slow, smooth exhales. All together, deep breath in. And let it go. Shavasana, enjoy your rest. Take a moment to notice what thoughts are naturally rising to the surface. Without reaction, without judgment, simply noticing, stepping back, observing. And as you step back, allow them to flow down the river of your mind without attachment. And come back to your breath. Take a deep breath in. And a big sigh out. Start to wiggle through your fingers, wiggle through your toes. Maybe gently rock your head side to side if that feels good on your neck. And take a full body stretch. Reach your arms overhead, legs out long. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a loving squeeze. Maybe rock side to side a little bit. Feel your low back release. And roll onto your favorite side for a moment of grounding. I invite you, if you like, to send love to the center of Mother Earth, thanking her for all of the life she provides for all of us. Take a deep breath in and out. Slowly make your way up into an easy seat. If your eyes open along the way, please soften or close them. Sweep your arms high, breathe in. Hands to heart center. Thank you, friend, for taking this time out of your day to show up for yourself, to show up on your mat, to ground back into your body, to reconnect to your breath and move your energy up and out. May your yoga journey be blessed as you step forward. All together, let's breathe in love and send out peace. Let's breathe in peace and send out love. Thank you, friends. Go in peace and ease today and always. You have a wonderful rest of your day, a wonderful rest of your week. Shanti.